There we go. I bet everybody's wondering what's going on. See if anybody turns up. Let me do this whilst I'm waiting. See if anybody turns up. Create a banner. Yeah. How are we doing, everybody? Let me. There we go. There we go. That's all right, isn't it? Who we got in the chat? P.O. Scott and Wonder, Jack Howard, how are we doing? I just thought, do you know what I thought? I thought it's Friday, and I thought normally on a Friday you kind of knock off a little bit. Well, they call it Poets' Day up in Yorkshire. They call it, it's not something I've ever heard of down south. It means piss off early tomorrow's Saturday. I've never heard of it when I lived down south, and I just thought, you know what? I quite like the idea of knocking off early and having a beer. So I thought I come on here. It's not going to be very long, probably. Well, can't do because this has to turn into my daughter's dancing studio for a dance lesson at like what 40 minutes past 5. So yeah. So well, and my skiving, Scott. Well, kind of. I guess I've just had enough. I just thought, you know what, sack it. I'm gonna have a beer. I've got myself a Pilsner Urkel, so I thought I'll have a bit of that. And yeah, have a beer with you guys. Early finish for me Friday. We have oh right, okay. So it's not just a northern thing. Unbelievable, unbelievable. Oi oi. Yeah, so I've got a beer. Oh man. So how has your weeks been? Have they been any good, bad, indifferent? I've had an all right week. I did something different this week. I decided. Hi Thomas, how are you doing, mate? Oh, I'm gonna pour on that. Look at that. How not to pour a Pilsner out? Hey David, how you doing? Having a beer too? I just thought it's Friday afternoon. Let's have a beer. So yeah, what I decided was I thought I'm going to make an effort to get out the house every day this week. So we've been out in the snow. I take the kids we have our lunch and then we go out for about an hour or two and go sledging or go up onto the hills here where it's really snowy. Just let them run off all their energy and let them throw snowballs at me. So that's what I've been doing. Yeah, so I'm having a nice Pilsner. This is wrong glass really, but still really like this. I really want to go and actually have it at their brewery. I bet it's good in Prague. Hey, gosh, there's a few of you in today. Scott's had a rough week. Bless you, mate. Just keep going, bud. Bad week, but what's new about that? Oh, bless you, mate. Well, keep going. Don't give up. We just got to keep going. We've got to keep going. Captain Meets Adventures, how are you, mate? You all right? Have you had a good week? This is like our cheeky one on the way home on a Friday. I thought what we have done in the past at the brewery is we'll turn on the tap on a Friday night, and then one of the wives will come and pick us up in the evening, or just before dinner normally. So we'll have a few beers. What we all drinking? Oh, you're having an IPA. Which IPA are you drinking, David? I agree with you, Scott. Things can only get better. I'm trying to make a conscious effort. I really found it difficult. This week has been okay, and I think that's because I made an effort to get out and do stuff. And then last week ended really well, but it was a very difficult start to the week. But it was still an all right week. The week before was just horrendous. It seemed like it was. I felt like it was a 3-week week. So yeah, I'm going to the Stone Crow later on tonight. Yeah, I'm going to have a few beers in there. Even though I wasn't going to have a beer until later, but it seems rude not to join you. That's right, Sobieski. Just going to have it. It's just a quick one. I just thought, come on, Friday afternoon, let's have a quick beer together. It's like I'm missing company. I think when you talk to 3 under 9-year-olds for an entire week on your own, it's a bit taxing. It's difficult. Indeed. Heatherwood Green Gecko. I've not had that one actually. Oh, is that the one from Lidl or Aldi? Might be an Aldi one, isn't it? I think Paul's Beer Reviews had that on his LOL Live the other Saturday. Not last Saturday, the one before, I think. How's the Carsy Inn going? Okay. Yeah, I do. I missed the Friday after work. Beer of choice was always Tooth and Claw, Wolf Pilsner, or Enter Night Pilsner by Metallica. Cool. I think Carsy Inn, where it's at the moment, it's just out there. It's really, really cold. Have we got snow at the moment? It was snowing like crazy this week, but no, clear as a whistle out there, but it is all covered in snow. I am going to crack on with it. I really am, but I want to be out there in the cold and the freezing trying to do it. Might as well do it when the weather lightens up a bit. There's still quite a bit to do, so I've got to scrape all the walls inside, get all that cement off and expose the brick. I think I'm probably going to just thought about varnishing it, but then you've got to keep up with it. So I'll probably spray it with a silicone spray or something like that to keep the moisture out as best as I can. Need to seal the roof on top and do the pointing on the slabs. And then we need to finish building this fireplace. Then it's blocking the toilet holes that are there and taking that little bit of the toilet that's still there off. And then it's we want to where one of the doors is. We want to build like a box in there effectively, so you can have kegs. And then we still need to put the lintel in above the doors because that's rotten. And then a door, and then electric and Wi-Fi and all that jazz in there. So a friend of mine's making me a hidden TV and a mirror as well. It won't be very big. It'll only be monitor size because it's tiny in there. But basically that will be on the wall and it'll look like a mirror above the fireplace. So that should be fun. So that's where we're at with the Carsy Inn. It's definitely happening now. Got a Juniper keg on PD ready for later. Perfect draft. Perfect draft is that Phillips? Yeah, I'm sure it's the Phillips one, isn't it? The one that Beer Orc does. Yep, Lidl. The Purple Partner from Lidl is a good beer. I've not had that one. Lidl seems to be like saying going with some of the beers. I know it's cold, isn't it? She hasn't had the heating on. Wow. I mean, you've got to be pleased that she's not burning money. No beer. I'll have water. I'll find something to watch. Bless you, man. Not much. Yeah, not too much to do. There's loads to do on it. And it's putting the garden back to normal after. My ever patient neighbours. Cheers, everyone. Graham, how are we doing, mate? And yeah, so that's where it's at. It's it needs sorting. But what else have I got to go? Oh, I changed our delivery thing. I'm just not very excited. It's far from excited. Excited for me. I changed our delivery service. We're leaving UPS, and as of Monday, we should be starting with DHL Express, which is next day. However, we're not going to have them in every day unless we really need the collection, but we're going to do it ad hoc as we need it to try and. There's no point in them coming out to where we are if we've only got 3 parcels, just a waste of fuel. So we're going to try and do it. So we've got. It's not. Yeah, it's not that bad. It'll be every other day, I would think. And then I think it'll be £1 more. That's the only thing. And yeah, so hopefully DHL Express. We've also got Parcel Link that we're having chats with at the moment for the polykegs, because I think they will do a better job with polykegs than Royal Fail are Parcel Fast. So yeah, she's been cleaning. Well, hey, mate, Jack, you can't moan at that. She's been cleaning, and she's not had the heating up. I mean, that's an all-round win in my mind. If I came home and lids had tidied up and hadn't been using the heating up, yeah, fine, it's all good. We'll do some nice ciders too. Woodgate. Do you know? I tend to. The only time I drink cider is in summer when it's really, really hot. And I like it with it. I like the really cheap, sweet stuff with a pint of ice. It's the inner chav in me. Up the DHL crew. Jack, do you work for DHL? That's outrageous. Gosh, there's 11 of you watching me. Man, I can't believe it. Hello, everybody. I'm amazed. Spice and Easy's in. Oh, yeah. On the next box of beer that comes out, there's a curry pack, and we're all gonna make the curry, so that should be fun. Oh my word, Jack! And she's got dinner on too, dude. I don't know what to say. Stop moaning. Lucky burger. It's got it all. It's got it all. Oh. It's rotten. House is cold, but she's made me dinner. She's tidied it up. She's done my washing for me. Have you seen that video of that guy who his wife leaves him? And I'm not saying that, Jack, by the way. And it says about, I think she fell on the coffee table. That coffee table, whenever you can leave anything you like on it, and the following morning it's all tidy. It's amazing. It's an Aussie video, but it's quite funny. Evening all. Hi John. The face beer is back in Lidl. It's old-fashioned taste. Cheers all. Is that the one that our man Simo started a YouTube channel called Simo Says? He'd had a few beers. He thought, yeah, why not? And I'm sure he had that on. He's funny, man. No, Jack, I'll be watching Something We Wonder. She's at Great Ormond Street at the moment with her daughter, so we will watch something together on a watch party. That's nice, mate. That's really nice. Bless her. Poor old Leah. Oh, that's tough, man. Tough for all of you at the moment. Keep going. Yeah, it's rough, man. Yeah, can't imagine. That's one thing. I'm really lucky. My kids are all well, so I can't moan. My house looks like it's been burgled. My other chair that Lydia uses is now part of washing. But hey, it's life. We'll carry on. So yeah, come on, tell us what your week's been like. Have you had a good week, bad week, funny week? If you've got any questions about the brewery, questions about the beer, I want to know what you're doing this weekend, because there's not a lot we can do. So if there's any ideas, I'm going to listen. Yeah. Cold Drake's in. How are we doing? Republic of Gamers. I like that. I've got a new graphics card in here because I broke the other one, but I couldn't afford a really fancy. Well, my motherboard and all that is really old, so I bought a Gigabyte G something or other Windforce. It says Windforce in writing, which my kids think is hilarious because they say I fart too much. So yeah, and it's a GTX 970, I think it is. Nothing fancy. It does the job. It's better than the old one. Pray. We'll all be praying, mate. Get the new chili Marmite. It is incredible. I do like Marmite. I'm into my Marmite. Definitely. I'm just not into spicy food. I just don't know if I can face it. So yeah, we've yeah, I've got to have a tidy up as well because it looks like, I think, oh my gosh, if you saw how many bottles, empty bottles there are in this house, it's not good. Anyway, we'll not talk about that. So has anybody been homeschooling? If so, you'll understand why I need a drink on a Friday afternoon. It's got nice, pretty solid. It can handle a lot of games well. Yeah, it seems to be all right. I mean, I don't game much on this PC, but I do a fair bit of me stuff with YouTube and bits and bobs, and doing graphics and just all sorts of things, and editing videos when I get my finger out and make some. So yeah, I need to have a bit of power. It's got 24. Do you know, this is how untechy I am. So I wanted to. I built this on my own out of old bits of laptop, not laptop, old bits of PC. And when it broke, I gave it to my mate because I wasn't sure what I'd done. And he said, "Your graphics card's knackered. Put a new one in." And then he gave it back to me. And he said, "Why have you got so much RAM in there?" And I said, "What? I thought it was 16 gig." He goes, "No, you've got 24 gig of RAM." So it's just ridiculous. For what it is, it's a bit overcooking it for what I do. So there you go. Me Dibble, how you doing, mate? You had a good week. Steve Austin beer in the post tomorrow, mate. Mate, thank you so much. I still need to send you. There's loads of people that I have meant to have sent beer to. I promise you, you're gonna get it because I said you would. If I can't explain what's gone on because it wouldn't be right of me, but there's a lot that's gone on, and it's been a good week because we've secured funding from our investors for indefinitely to get us out of lockdown and everything that's happened. And there is possibly a chance that we might build a new brewery, but we don't know. It's all up in the air. But I'm trying to produce a business plan for that as well. So I've got a lot going on. So I've just not been on it. So I do apologise. Yes, but I got this. I got this one on eBay, and I paid 150 quid, which I thought was a bargain. It's really nice. It's cool. It looks a lot better than the old one. Oh, there you go. Maybe do live around 8:30. Why not? Wow. Okay. Well, I don't feel so bad then. Respect. Because I can. Why not? Oh wow. We're getting it really techie. Glad to hear it, John. I'm really happy that they got. Yeah, I am. Honestly, keeping the dream alive, mate. Nightmare. It's actually past. I've only got 15 minutes. Yeah. Well, there you go. I've only got 15 minutes. It really was a swift one. Or if you want, if you've all got time, I could go and set up in the lounge in the chair and put the fire on. So if you want me to do that, I'll do that. It'll just be a bit of an intermission, if you know what I mean. What is going on? Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button on him. What is going on? No, he won't take the comment down, and he won't put the comment up. Good old StreamYard. Oh, there it is. Big up yourselves. I was just telling them what's gone on with our investors this week. So yeah. B-Dogs, how are we doing? Scott says, do it. Do it. Just do it. You want me to get my mafia chair out? Lindsay's laughing. She's like, oh. I could do. Right, okay. Well, I've got 15 minutes. and then I'll go up. I'll get out the chair.
It'd be good for me to be at the staircase. It's supposed to be on a 10 plus. At 20 plus.
I'm not stopping you from setting up.
Well, I've got a meal.
Oh, Jack, and you were moaning earlier. I've just been booted off and I've just started. And now my light's been turned on. Right, well, this has been very quick. I'm going to go upstairs, set everything up, and then I'm going to come back on. Are we cool with that? Oh, gosh, honestly. See women jump. Yeah, tell me about it. Duck. Duck, duck, quack. Whew, look at that. So, what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to use my other laptop, another laptop, because my daughter's going to be using this one. Right, I'm going to go and set up. I'll be back in a minute or 5. Give me 5 minutes and I'll come back on. All right. Seeing as there's 18 of you that are still up for having a pint with me. Right, I'll be back very shortly. You'll see it pop back up on your screen. Don't go anywhere. Well, shall I leave the stream up and then just leave? That would work, wouldn't it? And then I would have, you know what? Yeah, why don't you do that? That's a good idea. Let me see how I do this. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave this up. I'm going to leave. You guys carry on chatting, and I will go and set up upstairs, and I'll do it as fast as I can. All right? So I'll see you in a minute. Keep going. Yo, I'm back. I'm back. Oh no, we've lost everyone. Where's everybody gone? We've killed it. Well, three. We've got three. We're clawing it back. Sorry, I had to run upstairs. Can you guys all hear me okay? Because I can't tell if you can or you can't. Shark, how are we doing? Who's left? Who do we have left in chat? I completely killed that. Phil, how are we doing, mate? You alright? Oh, gosh. That was a bit of a mad panic. So the boys are just here, the other side. So if you can hear wild clicking, that's because they're on Minecraft. So they might fall out with one another as we go as well. Shark's in. How are we doing? How's Kelly, mate? But there is a little buffering. Is there really? It could be because the boys are on the Xbox. My daughter's doing a dance stream downstairs. Is it Saturday? Where's Paul? So this was a bit ad hoc at the last minute. So I just decided that I was going to do it. And the missus said, "Go on, go for it. Why don't you do it?" And then came down 20 minutes later and kicked me off the PC. So there you go. So yeah, bit lastminute.com. Yeah, Minecraft. They're mad on it. Our two boys, Kobe and Micah. So Micah is 7, Kobe is 8. They absolutely love the Minecraft. Yeah. Had a bit of rain this morning. Wow. Outside here, it's gone cloudy now. It was all clear earlier. It's gone cloudy. 14 of you in at the moment. Wow. Awesome. So, back to where we were. Are we all having a good week? What's going on? You picked up 6 ghost ship kegs. Just out of interest, Goldrake, how much do they charge for one of those mini kegs? So, just to put it out there, it costs us per mini keg about £4.50, I think. So, just for the keg, that's without all the other bits. Yeah, interesting stuff. What's that say? I'm gutted, Goldrake, none left in my Tesco. I got one. I do like Ghost Ship, it's alright. First timer here. Hey Chris Martin, welcome. How you doing? We don't normally do this. This is a bit of a one-off, but I just thought it's Friday afternoon, I finished work. I miss that going to the pub and having a pint with my mates, or just having a pint at the brewery and then getting our wives to pick us up. I just kind of miss that. So I thought I'd jump on and have a couple of beers with you. Nothing too serious. I won't be staying on here for ages because I want to go on the Stone Crow later on. I've got some lager because I think you should on the Friday afternoon, really. You can have your craft beer, which is fine, but I'm feeling cheap. So I'm going to go for actually not that Pilsner is cheap by any mark. I still got that left. I am getting. I'll put your comment up in a second. Let me see if I can pour this without ruining it. Got the wrong glass. We'll put that down. Hope we're all loving the chair. Chris, if you get 5 minutes, feel free to hit the subscribe button and hit the like button and get some more people in here. It is Crombacker. Right, here we go. Let me go through. Yes, Scott's sending me a beer, which I'm quite excited about. Very nice of him. They're reduced to clear, John. 15 quid, no, £8.25. Flipping heck, that's unbelievably cheap. Wow. Nice chair. So T1000 for all you people out there is Mike, Trigger Mike, the brewer. It's very low key as Mike. If you go to our Instagram, Mike was holding a clock today, and they put laser beams on the filter. It was mental. Crazy kids. Phil Smith, hey, at least you got one though, mate. Yeah, it's true. Goldrake's got the rest. Is that Krombacher? Yes, I've just had a Pilsner Urkel, and then I thought, you know what, I do like a Krombacher, so I'm going to have that as well. Why not? The fire is going mental at the moment behind me. And can you hear it rattling? It's like dun, 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 dun. Nice one, mate. Just a sly one before Simon's. Literally, that's it. So I'll be going over to the Stone Crow later on. It starts at 7 o'clock, so I think it's 7:30. Do you know I'm never there right at the beginning? Or if I am, I never pay attention to the time. But I will be going over to the Stone Crow, so I can't wait to do that. Phil Smith, hello. Yeah, so after this feed, go over there, jump on his, and I think Mark's doing one later on as well. Hi, Shark. I understand why your friend finds 24 gig of memory strange. It's a strange amount, is it? I think it's old as well. It's DDR3. Hello, Trigger Mike. Do you know who sent Scott that back? No way. Has it come from you, Shark? That's mad. If that has, that's amazing. That's well cool. Wow, that's proper cool. Some nice swag from forums today. Yeah, so I love a bit of free merch. So just putting that out there to our suppliers if you want to keep supplying us. I'm easily bribed with t-shirts, hoodies, caps, mugs, anything. But they gave us a couple of tin signs, a clock. Was it a poster, Mike? And a cap and some other bits and bobs. You know what we should do? Wonder if we could do it. I wonder if we could ask one of our suppliers to give us a load of swag, and then we could maybe do something on here and give it away to somebody who might fancy something. Hi, Chris. How are things? The picture here is better than Saturday. Yeah, I had some real problems on Saturday, and we don't really know what it was because everything was right. Everything was off the internet. We even unplugged the Xbox. We unplugged all the other PCs just in case something was trying to update itself, and it didn't seem. My gosh, that fire is going mental. Yeah, we thought. I just couldn't work it out, and I still don't really know why it went weird. So yeah, a bit odd. T100. Oh, hang on a minute. You said on Saturday, as in last Saturday. Oh, I didn't know it was that bad. This is a different laptop though this time. Same camera, different laptop. I don't know whether that helps. This one's an MSI Leopard Pro, whatever that is. Not bad. Run out of logjam though. Sad times. Honestly, Chris, somebody asked me not to put logjam. Well, I've had a couple of requests not to put logjam in their subscription box, so I will add them to yours. Pastor John, we're sevenist. That Handsome John, we're at 7. No idea. Who does not like free stuff? Exactly. Absolutely. Big Dog Reviews, we have an 18-gallon cask of logjam with your name on it. It's true. Well, that 18, I thought we had 2. Weren't we going to keep it for a year, see what it's like? Just cooking the tea and having a cheeky loosener before the Stone Crow. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Good on you, mate. I do like the Stone Crow. It's really, I think it's helped me a lot. It certainly pushed me on my YouTube journey to get my finger out. Gosh, my tash is all over. My wife trimmed me up and I'm still looking like a mess. It's helped me a lot, really, with my YouTube journey, getting to know a load of you guys, and also the people in chat. You know, I recognise a lot of people from in there, and then obviously Paul's beer reviews and Scott and Wonders one and Mark's, and I've started to get to know everybody. It's really been a big a big plus to this lockdown. Really, it has really helped me. So yeah, we'll definitely be going over the Stone Crows. Yeah, cheeky loosener, I like that. I asked him to send you one. Shipping cost was crazy. Scott is supposed to send me some stuff. I wonder if I could send some to Scott. So I'm not allowed to send, as a brewery, beer to anybody abroad without all the proper permits. But if somebody else sends it, it's nothing to do with me, if you know what I mean. Evening, Lords. Will you be carrying on with the Carsley series? Yes, absolutely, Dan. I said this earlier. If you probably went in earlier, yes, I've got to finish it. I've got loads of plans for it. The weather started to go sideways, and me and Liam were like, also with the lockdown, it's kind of not looking good. Us being working on a building that's actually only less than 2 meters square, so we just sacked it off. So yeah, we're gonna be cracking on as soon as the weather gets better and warm and nice, and hopefully, if you're watching Brewfit. Or National Mobile Bars, you can hassle both of those guys. I need a free machine for my Carsley Inn. Sounds good to me. Beer of the Year, Handsome John. Thank you, Chris. I'm glad you like it. He's a mad one. So me and I tasked Mike this week with ideas to do another crazy beer that's relatively easy to do, but a bit unusual. And Mike's got some ideas, but he hasn't told me yet. He might put it in the comments. Maybe Trigger Mike might put them in the comments, and maybe you guys can interject with what you think sounds good. Any plans? Literally, you read my mind. We're also making another beer, an American Pale Ale, which is called Ban One. That's coming out soon. Greensall, it's the weekend. Let's get. Yes, indeed, Phil. Although I can't do Saturday morning with a hangover. Chris, did you get any cheap ghost ship, mate? The YouTube journey I've been on has saved me through the. Yeah, I agree, mate. Totally saved me through the past year. It's given me a good focus when I've been stuck inside, which is nice. I watched the rest of your stream with the days. I will have a response tomorrow for you and Paul. Happy days. Happy days. If I ever want to find a new home for my rare beer, I'll think of you. As you know, I don't drink. That's true, Medieval. Yeah, feel free. Send it away. I love free stuff. Beer dog reviews. Several ideas. Think of maybe another different fermentation method, e.g., using the wild yeast and the lactobacillus on the uncrushed barley. That's a good idea. Yeah, that would be cool. You sat by the fire now. I can literally, I can't work out if the top of my head's burning from the light behind me or from that. It's the side of the chair getting up. Oh yeah, it's getting a bit toasty down there. And I'm still wearing a hoodie. Phil says, didn't manage to get our Tesco. Gosh, I can't read today. I can't read at the best of times, but I'm struggling. Phil Smith didn't manage to get out to our Tesco. Did pick up a Beavertown pack when I finished work. 8 neck oils with a free glass for 12 quid. My gosh. I mean, that's insane. I don't know how they can do that. Doesn't bode well for us when we can't get anywhere near that price. We're like $21.50, I think, or $22.50. Oh, and then there's postage on top. Although if you order enough, you don't get any postage charge. So what you're drinking now? Is anybody having a beer, or is it just me? I can't believe there's 15 of you on here. Awesome. It says half term. My wife works at the local school, and she's looking very chilled out. She's sat over here. She says she's tired. But she's looking very chilled out. I am extremely happy because I didn't know it was half term this week because I've been head down getting on with work. So when she told me earlier, I was like, yes, I don't have to homeschool for a whole week. So a little bit excited. So What other ideas have you got, Trigger Mike? Come on, bring them out. I'm up for it. Oh gosh, it's okay, John. I'd still rather have your beers. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Chris. I just wish it's economies of scale, isn't it? The fact that they'll produce millions at a time, and we only do 100 at a time, so it's very different. I am supping the lovely Pilsner Urquell. I've just had one. I'm on the Krombacher now, and it doesn't taste anywhere near as rich as the Pilsner Urquell. It's not the same. Mike's drinking an out-of-date Fell Runner from a bag-in box that got left at the back of the shelf. Oh dear. It'd probably be all right though, to be fair. When he says shelf, it's the shelf in our cold room that's temperature controlled, and it's been super cold in there, so it'll be fine. Mike, if you get hairs on your chest that you've not seen before, might be that beer. I'm not having a beer. I'm going to go feed the dog. Lol. There's 2 lols in there. I've got double lol. I'm at work, so no beer, even though we have a brewery at the university. Oh wow! As if you got. It's in California. Cali. Hi all, David Wilson. Nice to see you. We know another David Wilson. So when I saw you the first time, I thought, is that the same David Wilson? But it's not. Not unless you're massive and South African. John, you don't have the Weiss beer available anymore. Any plans for the new Weizen, or better still, a Belgian blonde style? Right. I tell you what it is. When we did that Weiss beer, it tasted amazing. It gave you the world's most horrendous hangover, but it tasted incredible. The only thing is, it was really clear, and we couldn't get the haziness. Our kit is quite efficient, and it doesn't allow. It's not that it doesn't allow, but it tends not to make really hazy beer. So even the findings we put in it are actually vegan. So we didn't put anything in that, and it wasn't as hazy as we wanted it. But excuse me, we were mainly pub and trade then, and it was just so hard to sell. People just weren't up for a Weiss beer. It was just, honestly, it was so difficult to sell, and we haven't really done it since. A Belgian blonde is not a bad idea. It just depends on. We're in a catch-22 because we don't know when we're going to come out of lockdown. When we know we're coming out and the pubs will need beer, we're going to have to make sure, hopefully, it's plenty of time that we can get our stock level back up, because we've virtually got nothing in cask or keg. So everything we've got is in cans and mini kegs, so poly kegs. So that's going to be a massive thing for us. Fell asleep after work, just woke up and saw John's handsome face. Lol. Oh, thanks, Phil. Cheers. Glad you think I'm handsome. Somebody has to. Lydia's over here scratching her hands.
No, my hands are really shit.
It's all the hand sanitizer. Get yourself some hand cream. Yeah. There you go. I have a West Coast IPA sitting in my refrigerator for over 10 years. Want to take a guess what it may taste and smell like? Might have lagered itself, to be honest, if your fridge is cold enough. John, how is the beer subscription? It's Joe Biden's dentures, my man. How you doing? Yes, it is going really well. We're up to 31 subscribers. We had a problem with one of them because UPS just didn't send it. They didn't deliver the first one or the second one. Hence why we're ditching them. So yeah, moving on. But yeah, it's doing all right. And there's going to be something exciting in the next one with Paul's beer reviews and Spice and Easy. We have a bit of a cook along. It's going to be great. Loving this informal chat, asking questions of my favourite brewery. Hey, look, Chris. I said to Lydia, I don't know what it is. I get kind of like I'm not a person that procrastinates much, but I really procrastinate, don't I, with YouTube? I just like, should I go on? Should I not go on? Do I do it? Is anybody going to watch? I'm almost scared of failing, or almost scared that I can't do it on my own. I get a bit sort of like, oh my gosh, there's people there. So you wouldn't think it, but that's what I feel like sometimes. So when I said to Lydia, I was like, oh, do I do it? Do I? Ooh. So I just go do it. Go have some beers, speak to people, get on with it. So I was like, yeah, all right, I will. So and then you're all here, so it's awesome. 18 of us. That ain't bad. So yeah, if you've got any more the brewery questions, feel free to ask. I'm going to take my hoodie off because I'm at like a million degrees over here. Lydia's going to hold my laptop so I don't drop it. I don't know what t-shirt.
Flashes your belly.
I was going to say I flashed my belly now. I don't know what t-shirt. Oh no! I think I know which t-shirt I've got on underneath. Whew. Hot. It's me irritant t-shirt. Yeah. I bought this t-shirt along with another one, which has something wildly offensive on it, because I'd had a few beers and went on Amazon after a live feed. I bought a load of random stuff, didn't I? What else did I buy? A lot of random stuff. What else we got here? We've got picture much better today. Must be the chair. I did apparently on last Saturday when I was on with Paul, the picture was terrible.
But you were near then.
Yeah.
But if it was that internet thing again.
Yeah. We should ring our internet provider. Well, I don't think they can help. No, but that won't affect up here.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know. But this laptop's a bit more of a beast, so it might be that. I don't know. Another live at the brewery after lockdown for this. Yes, we need to do one. If we can get this lockdown down a bit, we'll do some lives with the lads up at the brewery. Trigger Mike, myself, Ben, Al. We'll get all the crew together and have a bit of a live. What would be nice if we're allowed, depending on what tier we're in, would be nice if we could get some guests up. So I don't know, maybe 10, 15 people, and we'll get some food for you. And then we'll have some beers. We'll ticket it, but yeah, depends on what what the rules are. I just thought it'd be quite good fun, and then we could do some tastings together. That'd be good fun. We'll do it live. I saw your chocolate. I can't talk. Oh gosh, Joe Biden's dentures. I saw your chocolate orange porter being reviewed. Looked and sounded fantastic. Thank you, Joe Biden's dentures. Paul's beer reviews doesn't like it. It's a very Marmite beer. It's the orange that we use, the orange oil. It's the same kind of smell as washing up liquid. So sometimes it makes that connection, and that's what you taste. So beer dog. I'm wearing my Lord's hoodie at the moment, and it's covered in dog hair. You've got a dog, Chris. That's what happens. Yeah. How is the dog? How is Tyrion? Is he all right? I meant during the week with Daft About Craft. Yeah, it was bad. What it is? So the router's in that room, in that lounge, and then the Wi-Fi extender. So directly below where I am now is where I sit in the back of the kitchen. I use a Wi-Fi extender, but it wasn't. Basically, what had happened is it wasn't plugged all the way in. It had like slid out because I did some. Excuse me. I plugged something in at the back of the PC, and I must have pulled the PC forward, and it pulled the extender out slightly. So I think that's what caused the problem. Boys, Kobe Jones apologised to Micah. He didn't do anything, but you don't punch your brother in the arm. Yeah. It was a nightmare, and it got me flustered as well. And I kind of panicked, but there you go. It could be the lighting. Yeah, could be. Yeah. It was definitely our internet's normally around 30 meg, and it dropped to 4, so I was having real trouble. I need that T-shirt for work. Yeah, it's quite good, isn't it? It's. I think I have this effect on people as well sometimes. So you can get it on Amazon, and don't forget to drink to buy it after a few drinks. Seems like a great idea when you do that. Too cold now anyway. It's 0.3 degrees at the brewery today. Wowzer. Right, you two, if you don't start arguing with one another, you're going to have to come off. Boys, eh? Is your computer hardwired to the internet? And is the living room closer to the router than the laptop? Yes, so this isn't hardwired, but the router's just in there, and that's a stud wall. And then downstairs, it's using a Wi-Fi extender with a plug hardwired into the PC. So it's on the same ring main, but yeah. Happy Friday, all. Laters, Rage Against the Machines. Indeed. Nice to see you, Paul. Tim's been a nutcase as usual, but he has a rabbit ear to chew on. So he should give me 10 minutes of peace. Wow, is that all it lasts? My gosh. Goldrake, what internet? We're with who are we with? E, which is, I think E is now owned by BT anyway. So yeah. What are you two playing at the moment? Is it creative or survival? Oh, yeah, they're playing survival, so it gets a bit tense. Honestly, Thomas. So Thomas Beer Reviews, Window Beer Reviews, is telling you two off, saying you're not supposed to punch your brother in the arm. All right. Thank you, Jack. So this was going to go in the bin. So a friend of mine had it, and then his dad had it, and then he had no room for it, and it was looking like it was going to go on a skip or get tipped or whatever. And they said, "Would you like the chair?" And I said, "Yes, I will. Love to have that chair." You should think of hardwiring the PC. There's a system called Internet over Power line. It's a good system. I think that's what I've got. That's exactly what it does. I think I use a Devolo unit, but it's the old one, which is only 500 megabytes. So I'm thinking of upgrading it, but it's another thing to buy. I picked up a 6-pack of Commodore Perry IPA from Great Lakes Brewing Co. out in Cleveland. It's billed as a traditional British IPA. They use Fuggles and Goldings. No way. We use Fuggles and Goldings. That's really cool. Yeah, well, if it's a British IPA, they're the right hops to use. It should be quite a high ABV if it's a proper British one. So that was the original idea of them. Have to dash now, John. Been great chatting. Hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. Thanks, Chris, for dropping in. I'll see you. No doubt we'll see you in the Stone Crow or somewhere else later on. I get about 250 meg. Wow, that's mental. I'm not a fan of Virgin. In fact, we can't get it here anyway. That's why. See you, Chris. Have a great weekend. Are we part of the brewery guild? Do you source your with other breweries to cut costs? No, we don't source with other breweries to cut costs. But what we do is we use one of the wholesalers we use. So, for instance, Muntons, who supply grain, won't supply us directly with grain because it's not cost effective for them. But there's a wholesaler that we use that is all they sell is Muntons stuff, but they basically sell to all the little guys like us, and they're really good actually. We have no problem with it at all. But we are part of something called CEBA in the UK. We've just got our CEBA accreditation. So our next thing to get is our salsa. So we're on with that. Ingredients, indeed. 7.7, yeah, so that's about right, Joe. Yeah, that's right up there. Oh, we don't use Fuggles at Golders. I could have sworn when we first did 1895 Golden Ale, sure that was Fuggles or Goldings. One of them's got Fuggles or Goldings in. One of the early ones. I'm sure of it. Mike's calling me out now. My brewers go, no, we don't. We don't use them. Thanks, Mike. Cheers for that. See you, Chris from Goldrake. Oh gosh, everyone's just like flexing on their internet speeds at the moment. So I took the kids out for McDonald's today for some fake food. It was back in 1985. Thanks a lot. Cheers, Trigger. Trigger Mike's dissing me out big time. I'm not a brewer. I could have sworn we had something with Goldings or Fuggles in it. Okay. Have you ever had to borrow ingredients from another brewery? Yes, we have. When we first started, I think we forgot the yeast, and we drove down to Empire Brewing, and they lent us some. I think we've forgotten some other stuff with Mallinson's before. Lent us some stuff. We've lent stuff to them as well. We always would, actually, to be honest. Did you hear that? She's like, you had McDonald's, so I'm going to order myself some food. What?
You don't want elbow, do you? The kids just want some.
Yeah, I'm quite full. I had a lot to eat, so I'm ready not to eat. I'll have a snack later on. Just ordered my curry for tea. £41.40. Wow. Holy smokes, Phil. Is that for one person or is that for like 5 of you? Drinks like 4.5 beer, dangerous, really herbal. Nice. Bugger, didn't see the new stream. It's the same stream. It's the same stream. I just left it running and I left it and then came back on. That is one good thing with StreamYard. You can do that. What's up, Scott? Hello, Scott and Wonder. I would love to go for the gigabyte, but it's a bit pricey. Usually little things, but there's a bunch of good brewers around here, and we help each other out. It's absolutely true. We do. Hey, Sharp. Hope you're well, bud. Hey, Phil. Doing okay. Where's Paul's beer reviews? I thought he'd pop on. It's really weird. I feel really odd not doing a live stream without Paul. It's really strange. Paul did bail me out on Wednesday night when I was having internet problems. Flipping heck. I literally texted him. I was like, dude, I know you're watching the football, but I'm dying here. I'm in a right state. And I was just panicking like crazy. So he bailed me out. It was twice now. I owe him big time. Good afternoon. Hello, Duncan. How are you? Jack Howard. I don't 55 quid on Indian. Yeah, 55 quid on Indian the other night. And got a chat from the takeaway to comment in the Spice and Easy live. That's hilarious. My gosh, 55 quid. I done. Indeed, I know what you mean. It's for two people, that much money. Wow. Crystal Butcher reviewed it last week, so I had to give it a whirl. Main course are 10 quid out. You know what, though? I get it, because if they've got a restaurant and they can't operate that, you'd normally pay a tenner, wouldn't you, for the curry? And if it's a full, like a decent portion, then you don't mind paying it, I don't think. Paul is still recovering from his Reaper. He could be. He's been very quiet, actually. I feel like I should text him some abuse and see what he's up to. Shall I message him? Where is he? Where is my WhatsApp? I'm going to do a voice one. Yo, Paul. Uh, Lydia convinced me to do a live feed. I'm on the interwebnet. Come say hello. We're missing you. And yes, I will do your artwork for tomorrow. There you go. The Reaper is evil. I tell you what, I thought to be fair on Paul, he did a blooming good job, and he said he went back to it after and finished it off. I was well impressed with that. I couldn't. There's no way. Just ordered a curry, two for 43 quid. My gosh, ours are well cheap here. I like when we're doing all of us. I think 35 quid is a lot, and that's for 5 of us. Yeah, maybe I'm just tight. Scott says the Reaper is evil. I agree. Before lockdown, every Tom, Dick, and Harry go free delivery. Now it's £2.50 to deliver, £1 service charge, whatever this is.
What is it?
Is it £5?
£5.80.
Oh, from Spicy Kitten. Yeah, Spicy Kitten charges a £5 delivery. Yeah. Is there a service charge as well?
Yeah.
And a service charge.
And a pay by card, 50p as well.
Oh yeah, and you have to pay 50p as well to pay by card. They know how to charge.
But you can't pay for cash.
No.
It's online.
Still got a double X in the cupboard. Don't dare to attempt it, Jack. You're mental if you do. I just wouldn't do it. I'm asthmatic anyway. I just think it just. Yeah, I just think I could have an asthma or a heart attack. So it just scares the life out of me. John, are you seeing Pilsner becoming more popular style there? It's going to be the new hot style in the US, I think. Do you know what it is? I think that lager has always been the most popular drink in the UK by a mile for a long time. And I think what's happened is with lockdown, there's been a bit more of an overlap between craft and lager. And now I think for me, I really enjoy a good lager, craft lager, or I like this Pilsner. This Krombacher is a good sort of average. Pick it up. I can drink this. That Carlsberg Pilsner we tried on the Spice and Easy channel. What a load of rubbish! I mean, I just tastes like fizzy water with some beery additive. Just couldn't drink it. So I think what's happening now is the smaller breweries are seeing that actually Pilsner is a way to go, or lagering. But the main issue and the main reason I think it is because your quantities aren't so much of an issue. So none of us are going to be doing the same quantity of brewing as we were before. So because of that, we've got more time to use the tanks. So therefore, you can have a tank one side going for 3 months, lagering something. It doesn't matter. So I think that's why it'll be busier. But that's just me. That's my thoughts. I'm completely lost where we are in the comments. When I had money, I would happily pay 50 quid for sushi for one. Well,
yeah, we spent a lot on sushi before, haven't
we? We have, yeah. Yo Sushi at Trafford Centre. That was our first date, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Yo Sushi. Lydia asked for a funny question, but I won't embarrass her now. Him and Abby did an amazing job on that Reaper. Him did. He did do a great job. He's seen my thing, but he's not replied as yet. One chip challenges the future. That thing. I don't know how you people do it. Nice that Abby tried some too. Yeah, that girl's hard. I'm telling you. 12 beers, 20 quid. I'm in. Sign me up. Go for it, Jack. It's if you go to our website, it's lawsbrewing.com. There's a little button that says subscription when you hover over shop, I think it is. I should know I blooming built the website, shouldn't I? I just don't retain the information. But Jack, flush that XX away and save yourself the pain. I think Phil's talking some wisdom there. We got a Lamborghini review coming out later. Shock. It's just like a bottle of piddle. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Just Lamborghini. Goodness me. Yeah. Lamborghini's got my respect for you. It's rapidly disappearing. Phil Savage. Well, everyone have a good evening. I've got to go. See you later, Dibble. Nice to see you, mate. Brewing a Pilsner next week. We are. Indeed, we are. Hey, here he is. Oi, oi. Oh, look out. He's in his posh chair again. I am showing off as always, Paul. So, I was just saying, Paul, thank you for bailing me out on my live feed when I had internet issues. Scott's put ha ha ha, or is it more of a ha 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 ha? Don't know. Have to decide later. Oh no, Jack says Auntie suddenly passed away yesterday, so I won't be doing double X for a while. Family don't need any more bereavement. Flipping it, Jack. Yeah, fair enough. Oi, oi, Paul, says Phil. Paul, huge leg, says Jack. Jack said, I've just done a beer subscription, John. Thank you very much. Very kind of you, Jack. I think everybody that's getting it now, you won't get it until the 20th. I need to put something up on the website. So that's our delivery day that we'll ship all of them out. So they're all going to be going with DHL this time. Hi, Paul. Yeah, Paul's in the house. So, Paul, I was missing that Friday pop into the pub or have a swift one at the brewery or two and then get Lydia to come and pick me up kind of feeling. She's looking at me like, yeah, you do. John, asked Paul how his and Abby's guts are after they've been reapered. How were they, Paul? I feel like asking about Paul's guts is fine. Asking about his missus' guts, bit strange, Phil. Bit strange. Yeah. 20th, perfect. That's my birthday. Well, Jackie, it will be the day after your birthday, I would think, because that's the day we're sending it out. We might start earlier. It'll be around that date, basically. And also, we put in a curry pack in there. So what we're going to do, we're going to cook the curry together. So if any of you want to go on YouTube and have a go and live stream it, feel free. But what we're going to do, we're going to live stream it. Me, Alan, Fiona, and Paul. I haven't told Paul this, but it's Paul's idea, so I'm assuming that he's up for it. And we're all going to cook the curry live, and then we've got the beers. Anybody can pick whatever beer you want, and then we'll try to find what's the best beer for that curry, and then we'll get all your feedback. Tell us what you think, and we might even get some of you on the live stream. So there you go. Wanders away. Turkey Twizzlers for dinner. Rock and roll. Oh, mate. Just, if it's, I'll send you a tenner, Scott. Get yourself. You can't eat Turkey Twizzlers on Friday. I'm sorry. Get a takeaway. Get a takeaway, man. I'll send you a tenner. I can't make you eat. That's like the bottom of the barrel, mate. Scott, long. They might be his favourite. Do you know what I really like? I'm going to sound like a 10-year-old now. I love a fish finger. Like fish fingers, chips and beans. Ooh, what? Oh, waffles. Oh, I flipping love waffles. Waffles are awesome. Got my hopes up, you bar steward, said Jack. Bet your cars spent more time overnight at the brewery than your own home with lids picking you up. Good for you. It's true. They do get left there. The vans get left there sometimes. Actually, it's not that far to walk from the brewery to our house, and it's all downhill. Although I can recommend not going through the field at the bottom. That was bad, and I cut myself to shreds on the barbed wire at the end, and ended up upside down, hung by my leg in someone's garden. Yeah, on the barbed wire fence. It was pretty bad. Kobe's laughing at me, and then Lydia got up in the morning, and I was cut. The bed had mud and blood in it, where my legs were shredded. I literally tore my trousers open, didn't I? I just Took my clothes off, got in bed. I was in agony. Not a good night. Honestly, guys, we're fine. Had light indigestion ever since though. It's a lingerer. John, I know, full on Mackie D's, but what's for your tea tonight? Well, Lindsay's on about getting a takeaway.
I've ordered it.
She's already ordered it. I didn't even get a chance.
That's my bag.
There you go.
You want anything? You said no.
Well, I am full. I still feel full.
It's definitely done.
I might just have some noodles. I love noodles. Like the cheap, they 20 something p ones in Home Bargains. Yeah, I like them. Guts are fine. That was meant to say. Okay. Had fish fingers as part of meal. Always enjoy. Indeed, David.
Yeah, I've got some fish fingers. You could make fish fingers and waffles.
I don't think I could get it in. Mud and blood in the bed, always a sign of a good night. Yeah. Don't know whether it was a good night. Thing was, it's not like I had a stack of beer. All it was, I was like, I can't drive because I'd had too much to drive, and I thought, well, it was a summer's evening. I thought, I'll walk down the field at the front of the brewery because I've never done it before. And I thought, it's not too bad. But my phone went flat halfway through, and it was dark. And then the field gets really steep at the bottom, and then I kind of kept falling over because I couldn't see. My phone had gone flat. I had no torch. Oh man, it was carnage. I couldn't find the path at the bottom, so I climbed the wall, the dry stone wall, but it had barbed wire on the top, and then I fell over the other side. But it was further down the other side than this side. It was not good. So yeah, wow, takeaway it is then. I don't know. I'm just really full. I had quite a lot of McDonald's earlier, so probably just have noodles tonight. That cow noise is a cow in Minecraft in the background. Your subscription service is only £20 for 12 beers. That's crazy good. Yeah, it is cheap. We did it because we want to get people on board, really. We might have to put it up at a later date if we start pushing the ABVs up. There might be a chance we have to increase it. But to be honest, what we're hoping is people will have the beer. It gets our new beers into people's hands, and we won't be doubling up on stuff. So you'll only get one or two of something at best. And then the idea is you get your voucher code, and then you'll go and buy some more stuff on our website. That's what we're hoping for. And also, it's a way of getting you guys to interact with us on YouTube. So that is, or social media. So crispy chicken sandwich from McDonald's is lovely. Who's had that sandwich? Right, we had Lids. Where did you get that chicken thing from? Are they Bird's Eye? So we've got these chicken burgers, but the batter on it's like super crispy, but they're like little round circles. They look really weird, but it tastes really good. And you can make your own sort of knockoff chicken sandwich with it. Lord's in the house. Thank you very much. We're in the house. I'm nursing this beer. Should really crack on with it. Fish finger curry. It's delicious and quick to do. P.S. Live with a veggie who luckily eats live with a veggie who luckily eats fish, so no chicken, lamb, or beefy stuff here. Wow. You have to get creative, I guess, Phil. Why did I suddenly jump down there? There we go. Was alcohol involved in this great adventure? Yes, Adrian, but not a great deal. Not like a skinful. It just seemed like a really good idea because it was just mild, and thought, I'll sack it. I'll just walk. It's not that far. But yeah, not great. Shout out for Charlie, please, John. Charlie, shout out for you. Hope you're all right. Oh gosh, got hiccups. Nothing like burping halfway through a shout out, Charlie. That burp I'm going to dedicate to Charlie. I've dedicated a burp. I think that's the first on YouTube. Yeah. This for Charlie.
Bit.
No complaint here. Enjoyed all the beers in the first box. Thanks, David. I'm glad you liked them. This next one will have probably the same beers. Well, it will do because there's one that's not going to be back in time. But we have got this cool curry pack going in. On the next box, hopefully, we'll have Silver Spur ready and in can. And we will also, we might, I don't know whether the next one, Band 1, will be ready. But also, if we do another weird beer project, that'll be in there as well. So yeah, there's always something in the pipeline. I like their chicken dippers. I think they're bird's eye. I don't know why I don't like stuff like that. I like those chicken burgery things, but I don't like flipping size of that kebab. It's huge. It's like that massive. Wow. I just like the little thin chickeny things. Just like breadcrumb and no chicken. Hope I get a new promo code tomorrow on Paul's show. I drank all my Mount Helix and ready to place another water. Well, Phil, you never know. Joe Bonner says, I bought an air fryer. It's changed my life. We keep threatening to buy one, don't we? But I think, well, I looked into it, and an air fryer is just a small convection oven, as I understand it. So I don't know. I don't know whether we'd be any better off having it.
I don't think it would be big enough for 5 of us.
No, that's the thing. There's 5 of us, so I don't know if it'll be big enough. Charlie is a boss. Who is Charlie? How you doing, Charlie? Phil's put. Don't think there is much real chicken in the chicken dipper, bordering on veggie those. Yeah, well, yeah, it's true. It's I've always wondered chicken breast, chicken wing, chicken leg, or drumstick if you want to be. But what part of the chicken is a nugget? Just wondering. What am I drinking? I'm on the old Kronbach. I had a Pilsner Urquell. I've got a few more. I kind of want to save those. So I'm on the old Kronbacher Ding Dong. My glass needs refreshing. Nailing the pour as always. Oh gosh, my knees are killing me. Gotta get comfy in the chair. I feel like this chair needs a name. Do you like my t-shirt, Paul? Wonder where you got the idea for that, Joe Biden. What did Joe Biden say? Joe Biden. Oh, buying an air fryer. Phil put, I bought an air fryer. Just can never get decent results from it. Yeah, see, this is it. I think if you're going to get one, you've got to get the Tefal one. I think, well, we would, because that's the biggest one, isn't it? The Tefal. It's like over £100. I don't like the idea of buying a second-hand air fryer. Ninja air fryer is also a pressure cooker. I've seen that one. That looks really expensive, though, the Ninja one. Air fryers are amazing. Abs and I haven't turned the oven on in months. That's insane. But is that because there's only 2 of you? There's 5 of us. You know. Yeah. My daughter Casey has always wanted a box of 20 chicken nuggets. And today I fulfilled that dream. And she ate 15. And she's like, I feel sick. She did have chips, yeah. No, she won't need no dinner. Jack says, if you don't know Charlie, you know nothing. Is that you? If that's what you got to be shouting out for, Jack, that's naughty. The subscription service sounds like a great way to be a core fan base for the brewery. I like that with Land Grant Brewing locally. They put on a ton of beers. I'll try 90% of it. Yeah, that's literally the idea. We don't make any money out of them really. Hardly anything. I mean, you're talking 50p depending on what we put in them. But to us, it's a good way of getting you guys involved with us, and it's a crossover between media and what we do. So it's a bit of a mix. Just realised that light behind us is right in your eyes and it's blurring the screen. I'll just tilt it. Oh, turn a little bit. That didn't work at all. That light's just like. Oh, and the fire's nearly going out. Oh, Phil says I got a T-Foul one and it's just pants. Wow. Okay. Phil says Paul hasn't turned the oven on, so he lives on takeaways and one Reaper curry. Yeah, granted, it's only 2 of us eating. Feeding 5 wouldn't work. Okay. All right. No, Charlie's my son. You shouting him out cracked him up. Ah, all right, Charlie. So, Charlie, how old are you, Charlie? And I want to know what's your favourite. Actually, no, it's a good question, Charlie. What's the funniest thing that your dad does?
It might be 2.
Well, he might be 2, but who knows? Have another try, John. Subscription. Yes, thanks, Phil. Phil's mocking me for my lack of talking. Burnt me something Twizzlers. He's burnt his Twizzlers. Not only is he eating Twizzlers, but he's burnt his Twizzlers. Oh dear. Oh look, there's a lot of pain there. No, the Twizzlers. Scott Benny, the Twizzlers, hilarious. Is it though, Phil? Is it hilarious? The man stuck at home on his own. He's tried to keep it real, get something cheap, not get a takeaway, be good, and he's burnt it. Burnt is already reluctantly wanting to eat food. It's difficult times. Simo's in. Are we doing Simo? Simo has started a YouTube channel. Simo, tell us all about it. What? I bet it's a football one.
Simo's YouTube channel.
Oh, Simo's YouTube channels. Kobe's saying, I bet it's a football one. It's not actually, it's a beer one. Jack Howard says, Charlie is 6. He said, make him jump is the funniest thing I do. My witty jokes are clearly wasted on him. Yeah, luckily, I'm one of the funniest dads ever, aren't I, boys?
Not really.
I'm one of the best dads ever.
Yeah.
Oh, I am the best dad.
Not the funniest.
Not the funniest. Okay, I'll take that.
No.
No, your dad.
Yeah.
Didn't know you were dad.
Better not be.
I'll be funny.
It's just. Oh gosh, Phil, I can't talk. I've had 1.5 beers and I'm struggling. It's just like being almost in the pub with a bit of banter. It is. It is. Lambrini and burnt Twizzlers, classic. Classic combination. Oh, that's living there, Scott. That's living. Oh dear. Oh God, I was smashed. Yes, so Simo had a few beers, set up a YouTube channel, and did some reviews. It's called Simo Says. Head over to his channel, give him a sub. It's quite funny actually. I love it. Just buy it. Just buy it. There's a lot of swearing thrown in as well. It was either Twizzlers or a Grand Mac and a double whopper. Mate, just go do it. Get in the car and go and get a Grand. That's what I had today. I had a Grand Mac and I had chips and I had an apple pie and 2 Cokes because I hadn't had anything to. I didn't know. And I had the leftover chicken nuggets. I had a lot today. There's a lot of food for one man. I do think though, the Burger King burger is a better burger than the McDonald's one. but I do like the Grand Big Mac. But I still think the Burger King burger is better. And it egged into it. It's just become a meme. Somebody's turned your channel into a meme that quickly. That is impressive, Simo. Simo just had Chicago Town Tiger Bread Pizza. It was bloody good for £2. And then Jack's put tough crowd, John, tough crowd.
You just killed me.
Can you stop shouting at each
You
other?
just killed me.
Right, Micah, chill your boots.
Oh, let's just stand over here.
My mates and I used to meet up at a nearby. Micah. Right, you're coming off. Off. Come off. If you're going to be grumpy, off you come. In fact, you can both go off it. There you go. If you're going to be horrible to each other, that's it. I've warned you. There was punching going on earlier. Don't look at me like that, young man. There we are. Live disciplining on YouTube. We're going to have the stompiness now. It's going to go and slam the door and stomp up the stairs. My mates and I used to meet up at a nearby hotel bar after work every Friday for a happy hour. We'd get tanked and then roll down the hill outside and head to the pub. Good times. Cobes, what are you doing? Yeah, turn it off and have a break and turn the TV off as well. You can watch something, yes, as long as you can do it without arguing with one another. You should hear my boy play PS4. He loses the plot. It's not that they lose. They don't get cross with the game, do they? They get cross with each other.
Yeah.
Look, Micah, stop it! Stop shouting. Yes, Jack. I think I've lost my title as best dad already. Just sent a wonderful picture on WhatsApp. Just sent me a wonderful picture on WhatsApp. Sits on the wall. Phone's down here. It's down the side of the chair. Are you fighting again? Right, let's sort them out. Can you hear them, Rowan? Oh dear. Oh dear. Look at the state of that. That's Scott's dinner. They're not chips. They look like. What are those things? Oh, they're some sort of. They look like really dodgy knickknacks, but. Look at that.
I think it's burnt Twizzlers.
That's how I've had all week.
Just looked at
Is that what he's moaning about? Because Kobe looked at him. Oh, dear me. Micah, stop
Don't look at him.
arguing. Oh yeah. Paul, yes, go for it. Go for it. Can I plug the LOL live tomorrow? Give people. Yes. So, Paul, do you want to come on quickly? I'll ping you the. How do I do this? No, that's not the right one. Edit. No, that's not the right button. I'll find the right button in a minute. Kobe, don't put me on telly in the other room. It'll mess. We'll get feedback and all sorts. Paul, I'm going to send you a link now so you can pop on. Invite a guest. Here we go. Copy the messenger. It's doing something. So pause. Pause. Oh, for Pete's sake. Oh. There you go, Paul. I've sent you a link for you to come on and tell us what you're doing. There you go. That is a depressing place, Scott, with the burnt turkey Twizzlers. I bet it's black Twizzlers. They look a bit black. My boy rages at others playing, not the game so much. Right. These two just rage at each other. And then Casey, she gets really mad and shouts at everybody. Never seen someone get so angry. What, Micah? That's nothing. Simo, Micah can rage like unbelievable, isn't it? When he loses it, he mental. Just goes mad. He'll go upstairs and he'll shout the house down and stamp his feet like crazy. Sometimes I think he just gets frustrated and needs to let it all out. Dead by morning. Oh, spicy chicken and Twizzlers. Jamie Oliver would be proud, Scott. He would. Scott wonders, well, I honestly thought you were joking when you said you were having turkey Twizzlers for dinners. Order a takeaway, mate. I said the same. Evening, Sobieski. So they are horrific. They look horrific. How's the fixed PC going? It's all right actually. It works. There's a couple of little glitches that it started, but yeah, I'll have them fixed by the end of the week. Next week. Evening, mate. So hopefully Paul has got that message. Let me have a look. I shall text him now. Sent you a link. Do do do. How's the Carzian going? It's hey Josh, how you doing? I've not done anything with it because of the weather, basically, and the lockdown. So it's definitely going to happen, but it has to be. It'll probably be spring when the weather gets a bit better and I've got some money. So yeah, it's a little frustrating, should I say? Has Paul seen my messenger message? Yes, he has. So he should be coming on any minute now. I'm keeping an eye for him in the basement. And then we won't have much time, and then we'll sack it off because somebody else is starting their live stream soon. And I'm already struggling after 2 beers to talk. Somebody sent me a message on Instagram. Yes, Josh, when it's done, you can come round. And we could have a beer together in the Carsey Inn. The world's smallest pub shed, I think it is. I don't know if it's the smallest, but it is. I think it might be the only pub shed made out of a toilet block, though, in the UK. You think anybody else has got an ex-toilet block pub shed? Probably not. There's probably a reason for that. Yeah, it's true. Mike's saying, I think we should have Monday meetings in Red Dead Redemption 2 online rather than Zoom. It'd make for a much more interesting brewery meeting on a Monday. So we do a live feed, a live, like a Zoom meeting, but we do it in Google Meet. Is it called Meet? And we talk about what's happening in the week with the brewery, what we're doing. There he is. There he is, the handsome devil. How are you?
How you doing, mate? You all right?
I'm all right, yeah. I'm all right.
Grand.
Does it? Oh, cool. That's one. So I'm just getting told about Minecraft on TV now. This was just meant to. This was just very impromptu, Paul. I just thought
Well,
I'm going to do it.
I had no idea. I literally got a message from you just saying we're doing a live stream. So I thought, you cheeky devil. No one told me.
That's what I'm saying. It was really weird doing a live feed without you on.
Yeah, it's not right, is it? Don't feel right. I'm on the steam brew. I think quite a lot of people have had this one lately. The one from Lidl.
Oh, you like that? I nearly picked that up a while ago, and I didn't. I don't know. It just didn't make it into the basket. Liz, will you put some more stuff on the fire?
Yeah, it's decent. It's decent.
You just open the door and put some stuff on.
Is it hot?
You don't have to do the coal. You can do those white blocks and the bag.
Can I touch your hand up?
Yeah, carefully. Don't grip it, but just there you go. And don't let that door touch you. Sorry, we're just topping up the fire. Got my t-shirt on, Paul.
You irritant.
It's kind of funny though, isn't it?
It is fun.
So, Paul, tell us about what's happening tomorrow on LOL Live.
Yeah. If you're one of my regulars on a Saturday afternoon, 3 o'clock, tomorrow we are doing, well, I will be doing the Tesco 4 for £6 deal. So if you've got time, either tonight or tomorrow morning, but before 3 o'clock tomorrow, get down to Tesco, go look at their 4 for £6 range and pick any 4 you like, because I thought it'd be really interesting to compare what everyone's buying. So yeah, 4 for £6, Tesco's. Get yourself down there before tomorrow, 3 o'clock, and we'll see what everyone's bought, and we'll work our way through the beers and see what we think. So that's the basic plan. So yeah.
So I'm just coaching the wife on the fire. 1 second.
Who we got in? Phil Spiff is in. Steam brew. Yeah, good beer that. It's good beer. It's an odd one, isn't it though? It's baffling. It says it's a session IPA, which at 4.9% ABV, I'm not sure how it can be. And it also tastes like a modern lager rather than a session IPA. It's very odd beer, but it's nice.
So we've got Trigger Mike in. It says always good to see Paul.
Trigger Mike, how you doing, buddy? It's got T1000. Scary.
He loves it. He's very scary, Mike, on the down low. You finished now when you're dancing downstairs, honey. Cool.
I love the Robert Patrick picture. Is that the greatest sequel ever made? Terminator 2. It's got to be up there.
It's got to be up there. I think Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was good as well. I think that was a good sequel. Jim Theo says, "Win or lose, we're on the booze."
On the booze. Go on, son.
Yeah.
I think that's going on back.
Right, look at who we got here. Look at this.
Hey!
Which means they've got a YouTube channel. Stuff about craft.
Which one? Which Dave are we talking to? Are they huddled together right now watching?
Who knows? That's awesome. I'm pleased to see you on here. It's cool if you guys got a channel going. I love the 4 for £6 range cracking.
You did get some belters. I went in there randomly and I thought I'll do it. And I literally just picked up the 4 beers that I was in the mood for. And it wasn't until I kind of looked at them in my bag when I got home, the story behind those 4 beers. So it actually made for quite an interesting purchase. Totally accidental. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to do that tomorrow. 4 for £6, Tesco on the low live. Let's see what everyone comes up with.
4 for £6. Interesting. It's worth a try. I should do it, shouldn't we? Should go get some.
Do it.
Oh, I pressed the button on here, and I didn't know what it does, and it's brought up this Dragon Gaming Centre thing.
So I thought you pressed the button, you turn the Hoover on. How'd you do that?
Does it sound like that?
It sounded like a Hoover started.
No, oh, there you go. Is that stopped now?
Yeah.
Right. There's a button here. Lydia's always telling me to off for this. So when we're in a live stream, I press stuff, and I'm like, oh, what does that do? I press it, and then something goes wrong. What I just pressed there is like some sort of gaming mode, and it turns all the fans on.
Oh,
That's why it sounded like a hoover.
yeah. Sound like someone started hoovering in the next room. Oh, get out of the way.
What does the mic sound like on this?
Not too bad.
So this is the mic in this laptop, but it's got a fancy sound thing in it. I don't know, some sort of fancy microphone. So it's meant to sound better than the webcam, basically. But I don't know if it does or it doesn't.
It sounds all right. I think it sounds all right. I noticed. I can't remember if it was Dave D or was it Dave B. The other one. One of them had a really good mic, and they sounded crisp. I can't remember which one it was. The one who was bottom, as you're looking at the screen. One who was bottom left. Their mic was absolutely superb.
Yeah, he loves it. He's like proper pro with stuff like that.
It was really good sound. I was like, wow. I felt like I was listening to that digital radio. It was very good. Big game tomorrow. Yeah. I expect nothing, Simo. I expect nothing. If you don't thrash us, then you're not good enough to win the league.
Yeah. No idea what you're talking
John will
about.
second that. John will second that.
Yeah.
All I will say is Spurs beat Manchester City back in November and haven't lost since. So I think they'll be out for revenge tomorrow.
A lager glass, I suppose. Sorry, I was just collaring my wife in to grab me a fresh glass. Hey, bud, we had a day researching imperial stouts after work, which resulted in a post that I'd never expected from the two of them, which was holding a Charles Farren clock with a filter that had 80s laser beams in it.
What?
That is the photo they put. If you go to our Instagram, that's what they put up.
Blimey.
So I don't know what the heck was happening there, but it was pretty mental.
From an imperial stout to that.
I don't want my bottle opener. Oh gosh, I need one of them little fancy tables, don't I? Like a little mahogany table with like inset leather and some gold leaf on it. That's what I need just here, that I can put my beers on and my bottle opener and stuff. Yeah, I think extravagant, like to match the chair, totally over the top. Yes, it is the best.
Yeah, I can't think of any better sequels off the top of my head.
No, me neither. Up there with Rocky 2.
I enjoy all the Rockies.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing a bad. I'm thinking of Rambo, that last Rambo thing that they did.
Yeah,
But
weren't great, was it?
no, the week. Aliens was the best sequel.
That's another very good sequel.
Do you know I've never watched Aliens?
Really?
Yeah.
You only need to watch the first two. Watch Alien and Aliens, and that's it. You don't need to see any more of them.
It's Dave D, not Dave B.
Dave B.
So he's saying, keep it quiet.
Keep on the low. Don't tell anyone else.
Me and Paul won't tell a saint.
Yeah, we won't tell anyone. Can't guarantee the other 17,000 people watching won't say anything though.
If I had 17,000 people on my live stream, I'd have another one of these chairs just for the fun of it.
Could mix and match.
Yeah, man. Dave D here.
With the D.
Cool. So, right, here's a question, Dave D. After coming on YouTube with us, has that inspired you to have a go then? Did you like the level of... Because I think what they really liked was the level of interaction of what was going on. They can actually interact with their fan base.
Yeah, it's that instant reaction, isn't it? That instant interaction. It's like you say a beer's good and someone says crap. Straight away you're getting a reaction, which is good. Can't
Do you
beat
know
that.
that was the first night that I've ever had where I just couldn't keep up with the comments. I just couldn't keep up with them. I don't know how the heck Simon does it when he's got like 400 people on.
Well, he
It's
does.
madness.
He reads
My Tesco is blooming miles. I can't do it in Simo's accent. It's
What
got a proper-
miles away? I don't even know where Simo's from. I think I've only heard him speak once.
I think he's. I want to say it's Lancashire.
Lancashire.
Over the hill, over here,
Over, no, up north.
up north.
Up north. Each Orvis. Wherever.
Yeah, I'm sure Simo's Lancashire. Lancashire. Joe Budden's Edges. Good point.
Good point. It was a good point.
Did a vid way back on the £4, a 4 for £6 and why, but it changes every time I go in.
Yeah, that's what I like about it. There's some regulars that are always in it, but there's always a couple more that have been added, which I like. Keeps it interesting.
Do you know, I can't even remember the last time I went in a Tesco's.
No.
We haven't been in one for ages.
I think Morrison's do something similar, to be fair.
Yeah, we've been doing Morrison's Prime, and we do Sainsbury's and Lidl and a bit of Aldi. I like Lidl because I just like, you don't like Lidl, do you? But I quite like Lidl. Only thing is, right, so the Lidl, one of the big selling points was the bakery. But one day, hot summer's day, we went in and this lady literally put her hand down her butt crack to itch it, like right down near the the butt, like I don't know what she was going for, and then she picked up a loaf of bread and then put it back.
Oh dear.
She picked it up, squeezed it, and then put it back, and I just thought that is filthy.
Weird.
And I just thought there is no way. I had to go and tell someone. I was like, "You need to throw that bit of bread away." That lady scratched her butt crack, touched the bread, put it back. I was like,
I mean, like an actual loaf, not like a loaf of bread in a bag, an actual loaf of bread, like fresh one from the bakery.
fresh bread from the bakery, put her hands on it, picked it up, squeezed it, and then put it back, picked up another one, put it in a bag, put it in a shopping trolley.
Oh, dirty cow.
I know, and then the worst bit is we bumped into her again. I won't say where, but we bumped into her again. And I was like, "That's that woman that stuck her fingers on her butt crack."
That's the one with bum hands. Yeah, right.
I know, and I just thought after that, there ain't no way I'm eating bread off there.
Oh, mate, I've never seen nothing like that.
Savage. To be fair, on Lidl's, the guy was like, "Oh, that is grim," and he like used tongs, picked it up, and binned it straight away.
Oh, that's disgusting, man.
Oh God, yeah. T1000, but I think T2 edges it not as a better film, but a better sequel. Alien was better than Terminator.
Yeah. Yeah. Alien was an iconic horror. I think that was made of
I
something.
like RoboCop.
RoboCop was good. It was more funny good than good.
Scott's got the same problem as me, pressing buttons that you're not supposed to press whilst we're on a live feed.
Yeah.
It's just like you just want to know what it does.
I don't know how I do it because I got the Mac and we've just got the little pad in front of us instead of the mouse. And you have to kind of put two fingers on it to scroll up through the messages. And sometimes it thinks that you've done like a right click and suddenly I'll vanish. I have no idea how I did it. I'm just like, oh crap, I have to get back into the stream all over again, you know. But I've done that a few times now.
Annoying, isn't it?
Yeah.
This laptop I'm a little nervous with because I've never done anything with it. This does the podcast, this one. It's a monster, but I've never really used it for doing this. But everyone's saying it looks better than the other laptop, better than even the PC downstairs. T1000, yeah, Alien is my favourite film. Really Scott's best IMO. What's IMO?
In my opinion.
In my opinion, that's it.
In my onion.
Awesome film, no doubt about it. Joe Biden's dentures. Good evening, both.
Good evening.
On the Borony Guinness and Hobgob Rub tonight,
It's
as I'm waiting for John's beer subscription to arrive next week. Can't wait.
As everyone's waiting for that, so everyone's buying the cheap stuff this weekend.
So, I'm on the cheap stuff. I'm on. Oh well, I think Pilsner Urkel is a bit more. I think you've got a bit about you if you buy that. Krombacher, not so much, but it's still a great Pilsner.
I'm enjoying telling people to go buy Krombacher now because everyone's like, "What are you drinking now? You're not drinking Rheinbacher," and I'm like, "Krombacher's probably the first one I'd buy if I wanted a replacement Pilsner now."
Evening, Carl. How are we doing?
Evening,
Just
Carl.
laughing at the next comment. John, you could put your bell on your side table. You know, the one you could use to summon your skivvy to get you another beer. She's not. I'll have you know, Phil, she's not a skivvy. She's my beer assistant. Every man should have a beer assistant. I watch Richard Rawlings, Gas Monkey Garage. He has a beer assistant. Why can't I have a beer assistant? I think that's a.
Not a millionaire.
I'm not. She just said you're not a millionaire. But if I was a millionaire, would you be my beer assistant?
Well, I'm your beer assistant anyway.
I think that's something. I think that would be my first diva request this time next year when I'm a millionaire. I will hire a beer bringer. I think that's something I will need in my life.
Beer assistant.
Beer assistant.
Beer assistant.
I get your beer as well.
Oh, now my daughter's chirping in. Casey's like,
I put your beers in the fridge.
she's, did you hear it? I put your beers in the fridge. She
That's
put my
awesome.
beers in the fridge today and just literally stacked them all on top of each other. I opened the fridge now to catch them all. Yes.
Well, there's like nowhere else to put them.
Oh, it's fine, sweetheart. You had a go. It's all good. I was sorting wellies out and hanging jackets up.
You did a good job.
Scott, well done for the charity run, mate. My missus works at Gosh in theatres for the anaesthetic team. It's a proper special place. The staff are all legends. There you go.
Great Ormond Street Hospital.
Rocky Five, dreadful. Just throw that in there.
That's the one where he trains the kid and then they have a punch up at the end, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah. Looking to grab them grab them. Sainsbury's new releases that Scott and Wonder reviewed on Monday.
Yeah. Yeah. The last lot didn't go into my local Sainsbury's, so I doubt these ones have either. Yeah.
Our Sainsbury's for beer, the Huddersfield ones, flipping rubbish.
Mm.
Have they changed the layout?
Yeah. And the beer bit. I don't know if it's just it's different.
Oh man, it was so crap. It was so bad.
Sainsbury's as well, isn't it?
It's a big Sainsbury's. Big Sainsbury's. I sent them an email, said, "Will you please sort out your beer? It's terrible."
Fair play. I never think about doing that. You're somebody who's quite proactive with that. Me, I'd rather walk out mumbling about it.
You know what it is, right? I don't want to be a Karen and be like, rah, 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 but I don't like. I don't know. I want Sainsbury's. I'd be the same with Tesco's. Those brands have been around for a long time, and you see Woolworths drop to this, go. You've seen Debenhams go. You've seen all these big brands disappear, and I kind of, I don't know. They employ people and they keep people's jobs and they keep people in food, and so people like me can sell beer to them occasionally, and all that kind of stuff. And you kind of, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if anybody actually tells them that they're not doing something well, or if they're telling, like, I do this all the time, and I think this is something that everybody needs to do. I was served by this guy. He was an older guy, probably in his, I want to say he was around 60. He was so helpful. He was really knowledgeable on everything that I needed to know. The service was spot on. He was really polite. He was friendly. Left me feeling like, oh man, yeah, cool man. It like really uplifting and positive. And I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to go do something. So I clocked his name badge, went down to the customer service desk, and I said, oh, can I just say something about one of your staff? and you could see the look on their face was like, "Oh no." And I said, "That guy, Graham, I'm sure he's called Graham, so and so." I said, "What a really good guy. This is what I asked him. This is what he gave me an answer. Really clever. Like knew his stuff. He's obviously takes interest in the products that he sells. Blah 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 blah. Like proper bigged him up." And then off I went. And I think we don't do that enough. We're very quick to like moan about something, but you've got to be. It's okay to moan about something if you're offsetting that with lots of positive stuff. That's
Yeah.
my view.
Yeah.
We both really enjoyed the interaction. Made such a change hearing from people immediately. There you go.
That's the main difference, isn't it?
Could you push that drawer in, sweetheart, without touching anything else? Just that handle there. Push it in. Sorry, my fire is just like. Wah!
That's just like
That's it. Push it all the way in.
got UFO
There you
floating behind you.
Yeah, it's like it'll proper go for it if we're not careful. What else has he put? He's put might be something we consider doing a bit further down the line, although we can hide on the pod. There's no hiding on here, it's true. Well, you saw firsthand when the internet or something like that goes wrong, then you're stuffed.
Yeah. It's a podcast, isn't it? You listen to podcasts for ages and you kind of wonder what the people here look like after a while. And then when you see them, it's like, oh, the mystery's gone. The mystery's gone. Now put a face to the voice. Yeah, you can definitely hide.
Joe Rogan's just done an Elon Musk one recently. I started listening to it last night, but I started falling asleep.
That's a hell of a bit.
Did you hear that? She's just like boosh, 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 boosh. Honestly, there's no finesse with her. Hello, fellas. This is Price. Cheers to the weekend. Hi, Neil Long. How you doing? I mean, we're gonna have to wrap it up actually because we're overlapping into somebody else's live feed.
Yeah.
And this was only meant to be a very quick thing. So I will have to wind this up actually. And also, if I'm honest, I don't want to drink a load of beer before tomorrow. Because otherwise, I don't want to wake up with a headache tomorrow.
No.
Great, Mr. Neil Long. It's the weekend. Let's have a beer. Indeed.
That's the time.
Honestly, some of the stuff she comes home and tells me nearly breaks me just being told about it, let alone doing it. Hope she is okay and gets better. She is in the best possible place. Jim, can't agree with you enough. And like I say, if anyone's got some spare cash, you know what? Sack it. You know what? Tomorrow morning, I'm sure Great Ormond Street has some sort of giving. There must be a way to donate. I'm going to go and donate.
Just giving thing on their Facebook.
Has Wanda got a Just Giving? Right, so Wanda's got something on a Just Giving thing on her Facebook page. Head over to one. Has Scott got it as well, or is it just on Wanda's? Oh, you can't see Scott's. So I'll have a look on Scott's, but Scott and Wanda, have a look on their Facebook page. They've got a Just Giving. I'm going to go over tomorrow morning and I'm going to give some money. 20 quid. No less than 20 quid. And if you're on here, I know there's only 16 of us, but yeah, let's do something good. They do a lot of good stuff for a lot of kids in there. And yeah, I think it's a good thing to support. There's a lot of rubbish out there to support, but that is a good thing to support.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I'm going to do it tomorrow morning. You have my word to hold me to it. Smythe, add to the flavour perhaps. Wouldn't get that at Waitrose. We bought a bread machine. Highly recommend. Yeah, I fancied a bread machine, didn't I, a while back? I don't think I could keep up with it. It's the smell that I want to buy it for. It's Friday! Indeed, Leah. Well, Leah, this is the thing. I think we're going to have to wrap it up because I don't want to go over other people's live feeds. And this really was meant to be a quick pop in the pub on the way home. So Bradley,
Bradley.
hi, Phil, everyone say hi to Leah. Woohoo! Friday indeedy.
Whip, whip.
Hi Bradley. What
Bradley.
are you doing? So Neil Morgan's on it. Wow, there's loads of people on it.
Hi, Neil.
Evening, Paul or John.
How you doing, mate?
Hoodie guys. Hoodie guy. Oh, no. Are they? Is he telling? Is Lee telling us off because we're not wearing hoodies?
Maybe.
Maybe we should have our matching Lord's hoodies on. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, missing the hoodie.
How you doing, Lee? Nice to see you. All good. Cheers, Bradley. How are you? Evening, Lee. Evening, Lee. Sound more like beer slaves.
Is that our beer bringers conversation? Beer assistant conversation.
Oh, yes. No, Leah, they're not beer slaves at all. They're beer assistants.
And they enjoy it.
It's an upmarket thing. You can't. Not anybody can be a beer assistant. Just so you know. Love the chair, John. Thanks, Josh. Time to crack into the £8.25. Phil's rubbing it in.
He was telling me. He sent me a message saying he picked one up for £8. Bargain.
Outrageous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Scott and Wonder, evening. Sounds amazing, Leah. Hi, Scott and Wonder as well. Going to watch your latest review later. I can guess what you thought of it, Scott.
Is that the Baroni?
It's the Lamborghini.
Lamborghini, that's it.
Evening, Brad. Just terrible. And then I was lucky, got all 6 of Sainsbury's beers. I know Karate Voodoo Tea was a great raspberry Berliner Weiss. There you go. So I'm just going to double check. Let me just see. I don't want to. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to call this one a night here. So thank you for everybody for jumping on. I only literally came on to have that little Friday afternoon couple of beers with you, and I didn't expect it to be this good. So thank you everybody for coming. Thank you, Paul, for coming on. I'm going over to the Stone Crow now because I want to relax, chill. So I'll probably sit here, carry on drinking beer and watch telly on here. And yeah, if come and see us. Well, Paul's doing it with Abby tomorrow, the LOL live. I'm
riding solo tomorrow. Abby's working, bless her.
Oh, so it's just you. Well, if you want me to come on, I will, but I'm not going to force myself upon you.
Of course, no, you should really. You should really. Part of the furniture, mate. So you should really.
All right, okay. So I'll be on the LOL live tomorrow with Paul. So I'm going to have to go to Tesco's in the morning.
Yep. Tomorrow, 3:00. Get down to Tesco. Buy 4 beers from their 4 for 6 range. Be really interested to see what everyone gets.
So thank you everybody for joining us. We love you all. Oh, there's so many comments. John, I thought your T-shirt was an Ed Sheeran hour. No, it's how people feel about me, Neil. Evening, John. Pops on for a swift one. Are you on the new Jackanory set? Yes, I am always ready. I'm going over to the Stone Crow now. So I literally, this is overlapped a little bit, but yeah, I'm heading over there in a minute. Bedtime stories with John. Well, Leah, you have to talk to my wife. And evening, Neil Long. Sorry, Leah, that was uncalled for. I'm sorry. Love that, mate. Yeah, Chris, come over to the Stone Crow. It's much bigger than this. You're talking like there'll be hundreds on there, no doubt. Over on the Real Ale Craft Beer channel. I enjoyed that tonight. Make a regular thing. You want me to do this?
That's a good idea.
It's a good little slot, I think. It's just depends on how busy I am with work. But if I can do it, I'll try and slot it in.
You could do it from the bar, couldn't you? If you were at work, you could do it from the bar there, couldn't you?
Yeah, we could. Oh, and also we've upgraded our interwebnet. Yeah.
Webnet
So
thing.
we're going on to fibre.
Oh, the fibre.
Good to see you guys. Must chat again soon. Just give us a shout if you fancy hooking up again after drink Daya's new tipper for next week's new episode. So
Blimey.
Awesome. Yeah, absolutely. Daft About Craft. If you're looking for a podcast, go check them out. Great people as well. And yeah, we will. You know what? We'll do another live with you guys. Hopefully, where I've got internet, or you could go on Paul's channel, which is far bigger than mine.
Yeah, come drop by tomorrow.
Yeah, come and say hello. LOL live. Bedtime stories with Leah, please. Yeah, of course. Goodness me. I want to drink a load of beer before I go to bed. I won't be happy if it's not stupid either. Come on, you lightweights. The brewery industry needs our support. True, Phil. Love tonight. See you there. Chris Martin, big thumbs up. Bye all. Enjoy the chat. Catch you all tomorrow. Jack Howard. See you in the Stone Crow. Yeah, I'm going to go over there. Jack Howard, what books do you like? Oh,
Oi, oi.
oi.
Saying something?
I'm a Stone Crow lurker. Well, we're going over there now. So we'll see you all in the Stone Crow. See you all. Thanks, Paul, for coming on. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, good evening, everyone. Have a good one.
Love you all. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.